Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On second down, it's Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to 26. There'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Cowboys 34. Raven.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They're rolling that right. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 33. And a big return will get it all the way down to the 35. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. The left side completion to Jones. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense don't pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you get...
Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Jalen Ferguson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Flushed out right. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
3-yard line.
First down carry by Elliott. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 40.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to get his target running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Zeke going to get it on the option. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys add on. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Ravens nothing.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. To the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Steps away to his left, and that'll be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Free kick, he's a free kick,
Now Elliott.
free kick, he's a free kick,
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready to look for that one-pass action.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Running one fly deep for Cook. That's caught to 25. Two catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
You better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one
Hey,
continues
can you take a look
to
at this
go.
picture and let me know if you seen this little girl last night? Come on, it was around midnight.
That'll be taken
better
about
look.
a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Okay, thank you. Hey, can you take a look at this picture and let me know if you seen this little girl last night? Come on, it was around midnight.
The
Take a better
Raven
look.
offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. They're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together.
Hey, can you take a look at
But
this
every
picture and let me know if you seen this little girl
you
last
need
night?
that one guy.
Come on,
who can
it
make
was
a
around
play
midnight.
against all odds,
Take a better look.
and maybe can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis of how they started so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took a sack right there.
Okay, thank you.
Offensive film section
Hey,
tomorrow.
can you take a look at this picture and let me know if you seen this little girl last night? Come on, it was around midnight.
Thus far.
Take a better look.
And that one drops incomplete. He got popped as he was throwing it.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
Hey, can you take a look at this picture and let me know if you seen this little girl last night? Come on, it was around midnight. Take a better look.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need? Because the way they string things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from their team.
Yeah, now they're just looking
And I'm not going to all this. I'm not going to all this. You're going to get it on my seat.
on the field. So let's see about the call.
Jordan, get up.
So a decent
You
game.
playing too late. It's 7 in the
These two
morning.
guys
You
know
cannot
they feel pretty
eat.
good about it. The only people
Now
celebrating,
I don't want
the
to
guys
rest
that
in.
just gave up that play.
I had Cheetos.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Big play here for the Cowboys. 48 yards. Well, a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
See, I said that every day.
They'll run with Elliott.
Teacher, get him.
And he'll work free from one
Just
tackle,
imagine when I
but
get
that's
the
about
command how
all
much
as
I'm
he's
going to
taken
deny
down.
the way I'm going to try to negotiate. It's going to be crazy. What do I mean I'm going ahead? Ma'am, it says you've been stealing since you were 5. You're a certified clip. You don't have a problem with that. You never did that. You're literally wearing one of the purses you stole. This was a gift. All right, what about when an intruder came into your house and you literally pushed your sister down the steps to save yourself?
And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him
Don't
contained.
regular shit of that. Y'all can't have that person. Man, we just call it a spade a spade. What the spade is when it dies to kill us. I ain't going down there. Not to mention, you have over 20 sneaky ways. Sneaky? Listen, we can let you in, but you gotta share a house with your first body. You did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, go ahead. Send me the hands. Go ahead. Cause I'll be damned, child. I got told me no sweat.
Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of it, but nothing seems to stay the same. Woke up in the morning, don't hear me. Waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things. I just wish things would get better. I'm trying to get rid of it.
Oh my gosh, guys, not the water getting higher. Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go get away. Nah, but truthfully, I'm actually really nervous about the water getting higher. Like, what about my phone? It's gonna break. Not the boat cracking it up. Oh my god, this fish needs a software update. How about instead of us putting on life jackets, we just put the life jacket on the boat? Like, why haven't we thought about that? Are you guys done? Just let me in to speak to the captain. Maybe I can fix it. I'm not allowed.
To keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right
How about
now
now?
from all the work he's
No,
getting.
you guys are so dramatic. Like, the boat's literally just taking a bath. Like, what's the problem? I don't see the problem. What did you say? Just having to get on the lifeboat? Okay, just hold that thought 1 second. Hey guys, it's Ruben. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be vlogging my experience on this fat boat that is currently sinking. Yeah, if you look over there, that is the iceberg that made the boat's change vehicle. And if you look down there, that's the very oh my gosh, guys, not the water getting higher. Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go get away. No, truthfully, I'm actually really nervous about the water getting higher. Like, what about my phone? It's gonna break. Not the boat cracking it up. Oh my god, this fish needs a software update. How about instead of us putting on life jackets, we just put a life jacket on the boat? Like, why hasn't anyone thought about that, right?
Please, just listen up.
But it falls to the ground.
Please, I'm trying.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the third quarter in Tampa, and the Buccaneers have just extended their lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
Just going through
Exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
If you guys do, please just be patient.
A little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Please, just listen up.
Escaping
Please,
the
I'm
pressure.
trying to.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll fire deep. The guy's made complete. And he will have the Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting. It's 3rd and 15. He's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Will find Lamb. That's complete.
And take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Cowboys 62. Ravens nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
fields this way up at the 17.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been in this league for a while. Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. To try again after the sack. Jackson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
This pass caught at the 4.
Well, the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Third down.
On third down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. He will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned him 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
And 4 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let it fly. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson to Boykin, first down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
Play action. Now Jackson steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And Xavier Woods with a pick.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked out by Sidney Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense, through the shutout, I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Cowboys, a final win means